Hey there everyone, it's Boz here from Open Corp for today's Property Wealth WOD, our workout of the day. We've got a ripper today. Today we're talking about rent vesting. Now, if you are living at home still and wondering which property to buy as your first property, if you are currently renting, trying really hard to save that deposit for your first property, or if you're renting currently and not able to buy the property that you want in the location that you want to live in because it's too expensive, this video is for you. Sit tight for the next 5 minutes. This will be great, okay? It changed my life and it can change yours as well. So, what is rent vesting? Rent vesting is basically when you rent where you want to live and you build an investment portfolio with the surplus money that you've got. Now, the common thing we hear at this point is, oh yeah, Boz, but look, rent money is dead money. And look, that can be the case if you're not doing anything else with the rest of it, okay? Why is rent vesting smart? Because it's the most effective way to use your cash flow to live in the location that you want to live and make capital gains at the same point in time, okay? So it's just about, everyone's got finite amount of cash flow. It's how you use that cash flow to live the best lifestyle possible and get the best financial result, as opposed to using all of your cash flow that hamstrings you into a mortgage that you're tied into for years, only to be living in that property for a short space of time where you only have to sell that, you buy something more expensive and you start that whole process all over again. Okay. Classic example, we know from previous videos that 85 to 90% of Australians today, unfortunately, retire on the pension. Why is that? Because their investment strategy was to buy the family home as the first property they ever bought, spend a lot of time and a lot of cash flow paying it off over a number of years, and then they had no residual cash flow because of that strategy to buy anything else that actually created a passive income for them. End result, they're relying on the pension and life's not so great, okay? So there's just a much smarter way to do it. Rent vesting is it, and it can work for anyone, especially if you're in those three categories that I mentioned at the start of the video. When would you stop rent vesting? When would it make sense to actually change that strategy? Well, once you've got your family situation set, once you know exactly where you want to be living and you're going to be happy living in that house for at least 15, but probably more like 20 years plus, that's the time when you can actually buy your own home, okay? Rent vesting just gives you so much more flexibility, and so really when it boils down to it, you can either choose where you want to hang a picture on the wall if you own your own house, or you can create hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of wealth by being smart about rent vesting. Really what you need to do is just get better at how you sell your landlord on being able to put a picture hook where you want, because that is the best way to maximize your financial results. So there's the description of it, everyone. Click on the video below this video and I'll give you the full run through with all of the calculations and modeling so you can really understand why rent vesting makes so much sense. I did it, Al did it, Matt did it, Cam did it. It's what allowed us to be able to buy our dream homes in the locations that we now live, purely off the back of that growth in the investment portfolio while we were loving life at the same time. We'll see you next time.